Hi, friends. Welcome back to Feasty Fusion. I know it's been a while, so I thought why not come with something special that will please you all. Something very special that's straight from the hearts of Hyderabad. But this time, I'm going to show you all how to make a biryani of a lamb or goat meat. As some of you asked from the previous videos, if to follow the same recipe as we did for chicken, I would say yes, with a few changes, as we need to consider the meat cook time when it comes to lamb or goat meat. And one best thing of cooking lamb or goat meat is you can go for an instant marination and you need not really wait, unlike chicken. Chicken takes longer for all the flavors to be sucked into the meat, while it's not the case with lamb or goat meat. As I've mentioned in the previous video, there are a lot of variations of cooking biryani. Today we are going to follow Hyderabadi Kacchi Dum Biryani method, and that means we're going to have a raw meat marinated and then layered with half-cooked rice and cooking whole of it on steam. That's called dum. So let's get started and begin with the marination. I've got a portion of lamb meat which is very tender, about a kilogram. So that's the only bone you see. Ideally, I would prefer meat with bone, that gives extra flavor. Going to add some turmeric, 1 tablespoon, and then some chili powder, 2 tablespoons. Garam masala, half tablespoon. Coriander powder, 2 tablespoons. Cumin powder, half tablespoon. Some raw spices, cardamom, cinnamon sticks, and cloves. Got 2 tablespoons of salt. Three tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Two big spoons of yogurt, or a small bowl, you can use any of those. Then I've got some lime juice from 2 whole limes squeezed. I'm going to add some ketchup. You can always use tomato puree. This is going to add some tangy sweet flavor when gets blended with the lime juice and yogurt. That's a bowl of fried onions, and adding sunflower oil. You can use a small bowl of oil. Now it's time to mix it all well. Now one thing that I haven't used is a meat tenderizer, as I got a tender meat. But I would advise you all to use a meat tenderizer that you get to buy in a supermarket, or an alternate would be the papaya seeds paste, so that will allow the meat to get cooked well or quick. Once you've mixed it well, let the meat and spices, everything settle down and form a layer, and on top you start layering the fried onion. That's a fried onion. And once you've layered the fried onions, try to layer on top with chopped coriander and mint leaves, finely chopped. As you're done with layering the marinated meat, the next step would be to cook the rice and layer it on top, then cook it as a whole on steam. As I started with the marination, I had already taken 1 kilogram of basmati rice and kept it soaked in water. So we're going to cook that. Taken a vessel, going to add some sunflower oil. As the oil gets warm, we'll try to add all the raw spices. So you've got star anise seed, cardamom, cinnamon sticks, cloves. We'll add some bay leaves to it as well. There you got the bay leaves. Let's try to stir it a while. So I've got some water boiling in the kettle. So we'll soon add the boiling water to it. Let's see water from the kettle which have already boiled. So we'll try to almost fill the vessel with the water, at least 3/4 of the vessel. Ensure your rice is completely dipped into the water when you try to put in. We'll add some salt. That's 2 tablespoons of salt, and let the water come to boil. As you see, the water starts boiling. It's time for you to put in the rice. So that's a rice that I had soaked in water for a while, at least for 30 minutes. It's a long grain basmati rice. Always ensure to use a better brand or a better quality of basmati rice. This will avoid from the grains sticking together and will allow the biryani to turn out really well. The other important point to bear in mind is not to overcook the rice. Ensure the rice is only cooked 60-70%. And how you make sure of that is keep a checkpoint. Try to keep stirring the rice very gently so it's balanced and all the grains cooked equally. And once the water comes to the boil point, then try to drain off all the water, but just make sure different rice can have different points, so keep checking before you drain off the water. Once you make sure it's 60-70% cooked, try to drain off the water and then try to layer that rice on top of the marinated meat. So we've got the water drained. That's the layered meat. I'm trying to add some clarified butter, that's ghee. Now we'll layer it with the rice. So drain the water and that's the rice. You need to be very gentle when you're draining the rice and trying to layer it. Ensure you're not breaking the grains. Just very gently trying to spread it across. Has to have enough gap for the steam to pass through. And it's a fried onion that I'm trying to layer on top. And we'll add the remaining chopped coriander and mint leaves. And finally some clarified butter, it's ghee. Also, if you prefer, you can add some saffron milk just to add some color and flavor. So here I have an airtight lid, so I'm not using dough across. I'm just trying to shut this small hole on top, and I'll try to add a weight on top of the lid such that all the pressure and steam stays in while we cook it. And to ensure the bottom is not burnt, we'll add another layer of a tawa just to ensure the heat or the flame is equally spread across. cook on a high flame for first 30 minutes and reduce it to complete low for rest 1 hour. So it's an hour and a half now. Time to see how our biryani has turned out. I'm very excited and very eager to see. Wow, that looks amazing, and I can really sense all the flavors coming off it. It's been a while that I haven't really had biryani, so I'm really excited and waiting to have it. So gently try to push the rice around. Don't try to mix completely. Try to take some masala and the meat from the bottom while you serve. I can really sense all amazing flavors coming off. Can't wait. So let me just go ahead and serve and not wait a second to taste it. Always first add the meat and masala and then layer it with some rice. That's how you serve it better. And my plate of biryani is all ready. I can't wait having this biryani after so long. So amazing. Oh my god. That's out of the world. You guys really have to try this. Thanks for watching.